The story that I'm going to be sharing with you today is a story about how myself and Derek, one of my best friends, in November of 2016, started a social media marketing agency, and over the last 6+ years, now in our 7th year, took it from a side hustle to 7 figures per year annually. All it took was hard work and consistency. Even better, I hope that by the end of this video, you'll understand that there's nothing special about Derek and myself, and that anybody watching this video can also be a 7-figure earner. If you would have told us back in 2016 that there was a chance that we could take this business to the point that we're earning 7 figures per year, I'm not even joking, I probably never would have believed you. The reality is that very few entrepreneurs will ever make it to the 7-figure mark with their business. You can also go back to some of the oldest videos on this YouTube channel, and you can literally see the day that we quit our jobs, what that experience was like, what the whole process of getting this agency up and off the ground. So if you're watching this video, you're probably pursuing some sort of freedom. You have some sort of goal for yourself, or you're looking to start an online business, or you're looking for somebody that's done it. When we were earning 10K per month, 20K per month, those numbers were amazing, and they unlocked a lifestyle that we never thought possible. That really is the beauty of the SMMA, or social media marketing agency model. It's something that anybody with a smartphone and a laptop can do, and there's business owners out there opening up every day, lining up to do business with you in your agency. I'm probably watching this thinking, wow, Dave, that sounds great and everything, but the reality is that it wasn't always this way. To be honest with you, we just crossed into our 7th year of running our agency, and we could have gotten here so much faster if we had just known what we know now. If you're curious about starting, growing, or scaling a social media marketing agency and you're looking for help along the way, I'll drop a link to our course on how to do it down below. So I'll never forget one morning in November of 2016, I had really just had it with my day job. Both Derek and I were making 6 figures per year each. We were doing really well for ourselves, but we both knew that there was just something more for us out there. And I was like, hey man, I am super burnt out. I'm thinking about starting a business of some kind, and I thought of you. And he was like, I was thinking the exact same thing. Almost 2 weeks after we started our agency, we closed our first client, paying us nearly $3,000 per month. So Derek and I had a heart-to-heart, and we decided to set a goal to quit our jobs by June of the next year. So sometime that next year, we started getting really busy with the business. See, at some point during that year, we went from just wanting to make enough to cover our bills and travel a little bit, realizing that this was something that could earn us 100K or more per month. The problem was we didn't really know anything about scaling a business, and the reality is that pretty much everybody that talks about scaling agencies gets it completely wrong. So we went back to the drawing board. Over the next 18 months, we purchased every book, course, mentorship, seminar, anything we could get our hands on that would educate us on scaling and how to actually operationalize an agency. At some point, thank goodness, we came to a major realization. We needed to simplify. Our model for our agency and the services that we were providing was just way too complex to deliver. Initially, we differentiated ourselves by being a one-stop shop for everything, but by doing everything for everyone, we ran into major scaling problem. But the client experience from one client to the next was completely different. We were offering one thing to one person, a different package to another person, and so on and so forth. So we realized we had to change our mindset. We were doing something wrong. So instead of looking at other agency owners that were having the same problems as us, we looked at the biggest, most scaled organizations in the entire world. Apple, McDonald's, Walmart. What did they all have in common? Consistency and repeatability. If you and I were both to go to the Apple store on launch day, no matter where in the world we are, and we went to get the latest iPhone, we would both have the exact same device in our hand. And we needed to find a way to do this for our business. This was the key to unlocking scale. See, the key to scale isn't more meetings. It's not adding more clients. The key to scale is better operations and better repeatability. That is the very definition of scaling. Scaling comes down to people and process, but you can't hire people until you have a process. This is the major unlock for agency owners, and this is the core reason why when we recreated the SMMA Blueprint to release the SMMA Blueprint 2.0, we focused so much on setting the foundation for scalability. So let's break down what this looks like. So in short, we completely reinvented our agency service delivery model. We looked at our most profitable clients and our simplest clients. In short, the clients that were paying us the most per hour when we looked at the actual amount of time that we were spending fulfilling for them. Our most expensive clients in terms of time were our e-commerce clients. This was surprising because they tended to pay us more per month, but the hourly rate of us working on their project was actually significantly lower. We noticed that the unsexy clients, like local businesses, were actually the most profitable for us. They were the easiest to fulfill, and every service that we were offering them was something we could easily train somebody else to do. So we developed what we call the 3-step funnel. This is a simple service delivery model that consists of simply an ad on the front end, an opt-in page, and then follow up on the back end. Once we started rolling this out, we actually noticed that it became significantly easier for us to close high ticket, high paying clients. The clients could feel our confidence in delivery model, and it also felt like almost like a product to them. It felt like they were signing up with the process and something that was a sure thing. This meant that our average agency retainer went from roughly $3,000 per month to $12,000 to $15,000 per month. The best part is they were lining up to do business with us. This major change has been the key and the unlock to us being able to get to the 7-figure per year mark. It's been super easy for us to train our team because it's a simple model and it's the exact same from one client to the next to the next. Anytime we bring a new client onto our agency, we have processes and our team knows exactly what to do. Our clients love it because the results are predictable. They know that if they get started with us, they can expect a certain result, because just like the Apple Store, the manufacturing and the fulfillment process is the exact same. Even better, our own success fulfilling services for clients actually ends up being even more profitable because the people we're working with love working with us and tell their friends about us. This means that more clients come to us and are lining up to do business with our agency and are already pre-sold based on the testimonial and the experience from the person they knew in their network. This simple service delivery model has been the key to our agency's success. We had to go back to the drawing board and focus on the really not so sexy stuff. That's not going to get the most clicks on YouTube. It's not going to be the sexiest thumbnail. It comes down to the boring stuff like organizational optimization in combination with simplification. Believe me, it was difficult for Derek and myself to step away from the grow at all costs mentality because it felt like we were just leaving money on the table. I felt like anytime we sent another email or picked up the phone, we had the opportunity to put more money in our pocket. However, that would have been incredibly short-sighted. We would have kept pushing up against that 50K per month limit and we never would have been able to scale beyond that. Not only that, every one of those 50K months would have been just as busy chasing our tails like that first time that we hit 50K per month. Instead, we took a step back, we optimized our business, and I'm so thankful that we did that. It made running this agency an absolute dream. It makes me excited every single day to wake up, watch our amazing team fulfill the services that they fulfill for our clients. And I get to jump on calls with clients and talk about the wins and what an amazing job we're doing for their business. All the while running an agency that makes more money than Derek and I ever thought possible when we got started with our agency. I'd love to chat with you guys in the comments down below about where you're at with your agency and answer any questions that you have on this. If you're looking for help starting, growing, or scaling your own social media marketing agency, I'll link to a couple of our programs down below. The SMMA Blueprint, which is our course on how to start, grow, and scale your agency. And I'll also link to our Ascension program, which is a deep dive on scaling and advanced tactics to get to 100K per month. The Ascension program just really takes all the scaling concepts to the next level and is just really a deep dive on everything when it comes to operations, optimizations, and scaling. Both programs are great for beginner or advanced agency owners because they really focus on all the tactics that all the other courses skip. But that's it for this video. I hope that you found it helpful. I'm going to throw a couple other recommended videos up on the screen that I think you guys will find valuable.